What's good? What's good? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I do like the sound of my own voice. As mentioned by someone who thought it would be helpful to extending the conversation to call me a snowflake, because I had called them out on being rude and condescending and stating that's not really a foundation from which we can have civil conversation, civil dialogue, discourse, dialectic, the pursuit of truth. It seems that times are crazy, as I've said before, and you all hopefully agree with to some extent. The ironic thing about this individual calling me a snowflake was the fact that they're a vote blue no matter who individual, and I have not withheld any of my beliefs that our government is corrupt to the core, which is why I'm not going to vote blue no matter who. I've actually never voted Democrat. Probably shouldn't be admitting that, but I'm a libertarian. I found libertarianism at a young age. The virtue of freedom. Now, virtue. I'll need to do a whole nother video on virtues. But the virtue of freedom really means a lot to me. And that has shaped a lot of my views and values. Can you value anything if you're not free? Well, yeah, you can. Your environment of your mind will shape the environment of your world around. So while I talk about all of these things of benevolently, non-violently overthrowing the government, like that salon owner in Texas who engaged in civil disobedience, Martin Luther King would have been so proud. So proud. That's what we need to do. Get back to our roots of civil disobedience. But we can't, because we are so polarized. We are so disconnected from our communities, from each other. Even having civil conversation is impossible nowadays. The crazier things get, the more I'm inclined to want to support causes that truly fight for freedom. And I want to have conversations around truth and what is right. So I guess I am a snowflake for not wanting to talk to people who engage in ad hominem attacks instead of intellectually constructed arguments. Saying that's a right-wing news source is not a meritful argument. So what? Can I say that's a left-wing news source when you post something from a left-wing news source? Are there any trustworthy news sources anymore anyways? Let's see. I'm pro-gun, pro-some choice, pro the legalization of drugs, pro-small government. I don't don't know what I am anymore. But what I do know is that the people are more divided than ever, and we need to find a way to come together. We really do. And I know that's all I say, but shit. I made the mistake of sharing that Plandemic YouTube video that has been interestingly censored. Like they have gone significantly out of their way. The powers that be. I'm almost a free speech absolutist. One of my favorite expressions is avoid absolutes. The world is gray. So I get it. But the ferocity in which they attacked that video and me and her. Nobody asked me why I liked the video, what about it interested me. It was just straight character assassination. But that's all that the left can do now. They are being exposed. And they don't know what to do. So they're attacking you if you do not conform. Don't let them coerce you into conformity. Be open-minded. Think for yourself. Talk to your remaining friends and family. Seek truth at a higher level than just your own perception. And be open to the idea that someone else's perception can be their truth. And that if you can come together, you might be able to find a cohesive consensus around a new truth. That's how we get to intellectual evolution. Is you bring your truth, I bring my truth. We compare perceptions and the reasons we believe the things that we believe, and we talk about it. We share sources. We extend olive branches. We listen. We grant grace and latitude in conversations. People are afraid to talk now. And, some people say cancel culture isn't real, or that these people deserve what they get, but an eye for an eye will leave the world blind. And I firmly believe that the more hate and anger you encounter, the more you need to combat it with love and compassion. Call me a hippie, call me a snowflake, whatever. Thank you for listening. This is just a mic test video. Oh yeah, I got a new mic. Because I was so enraged at being called a snowflake by a liberal vote blue no matter who that I was like, I'm going to the next level. I'm going to get a little more serious. Thank you for listening.